On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Billboard.
A large outdoor sign or display that is used for advertising, marketing, or public information, typically located along highways or main roads.
Examples:
Billboard advertising. Digital billboard. The new billboard on the highway promotes a popular vacation destination.
Inclination.
A tendency or disposition to think, feel, or act in a certain way, a preference or bias, a degree of sloping.
Examples:
Consumer's inclination to spend. The inclination of a slope. She had an inclination towards the arts.
Politely.
In a courteous or respectful manner, showing good manners or consideration for others.
Examples:
Politely ask. Nodded politely. She politely declined the invitation to the party, saying she had other plans.
Rampant.
Especially of something bad or unwelcome, flourishing or spreading everywhere in a way that cannot be controlled.
Examples:
Rampant growth of weeds. Rampant corruption. In an overly protective industry, violations of the ethics rules tend to be rampant.
Birthplace.
The house, town, etc., where someone was born.
Examples:
Ancestral birthplaces. Birthplace of modern soccer. The birthplace of civilization is a topic of much debate among historians.
Empathy.
The ability to share another person's feelings or experiences by imagining that person's situation.
Examples:
Full of empathy. Empathy for patients. Empathy is also necessary to understand history.
Prostitute.
A person, typically a woman, who engages in sexual activity in exchange for payment.
Examples:
Prostitute street. A male prostitute. She turned to prostitute to make ends meet.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Defraud.
To cheat or deceive someone to gain a financial or personal advantage, to violate someone's trust for personal gain.
Examples:
Defraud the investors. Defraud the government. The accused was charged with attempting to defraud his elderly neighbor out of her life savings.
Coerce.
To force, pressure, or compel someone to do something against their will or better judgment, to use threatening or intimidating tactics to persuade someone to comply with one's demands.
Examples:
coerce him to follow an order. Coerce obedience. The boss tried to coerce the employees into working overtime by threatening to fire them.
Coercion.
The use of force, threats, or intimidation to persuade someone to do something against their will. The practice of controlling or manipulating someone through the use of power or authority.
Examples:
coercion through force. Physical coercion. The government used coercion to force citizens to comply with pandemic restrictions.
Socioeconomic.
Relating to the social and economic factors that shape an individual, group, or community, particularly in terms of income, occupation, education, and social class.
Examples:
socioeconomic status. Socioeconomic issues. The socioeconomic conditions of a country can significantly affect its political stability.
Affluent.
Rich and wealthy, having a lot of money and material wealth.
Examples:
affluent society. Live in affluent circumstances. She lived in an affluent neighborhood surrounded by wealth and luxury.
Lure.
To tempt or persuade someone to do something.
Examples:
lure prey. Lure foreign investment. The salesperson used a special offer to lure customers into buying the product.
Kidnapping.
The act of taking somebody away illegally and holding them captive.
Examples:
kidnapping attempt. Mass kidnapping. She received a year's imprisonment for aggravated kidnapping.
Legislate.
To make or enact laws, to exert control or influence through the creation or enforcement of laws.
Examples:
legislate gun control. Legislate against discrimination. The government needs to legislate stricter laws to protect the environment.
Stereotype.
A fixed and unvarying idea or image that people have about what someone or something is like, but which is often not true in reality and may cause hurt and offense.
Examples:
avoid stereotype. Negative stereotypes. Changing stereotypes about LGBTQ requires considerable effort.
Dent.
To make a depression or indentation in the surface of something. Noun, a depression scratched or carved into a surface.
Examples:
dent removal. Dent his pride. He accidentally dented his car when he bumped into a tree.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Sever.
To break or separate something by cutting, especially suddenly and forcibly.
Examples:
Sever a rope. Sever a positive relationship. He severed a branch from a tree quickly.
Embarrass.
To cause someone to feel awkward, worried, or ashamed.
Examples:
Embarrass political enemy. Embarrass my project. He looked for an opportunity to embarrass that actor in public.
Complicit.
Involved in or responsible for a wrongful or unethical act, often through inaction or silence, in cooperation with another person or group.
Examples:
Complicit behavior. Complicit in cover-up. The accomplice was complicit in the crime committed by her partner.
Hotline.
A telephone line that provides immediate emergency or special assistance.
Examples:
Hotline number. Automated hotline. The emergency hotline is available 24/7 for people in need of immediate assistance.
Proclaim.
To announce or state something publicly and forcefully.
Examples:
Proclaim victory. Proclaim law. The leader proclaimed a state of emergency in the country.
Atrocity.
Brutal act, an extremely wicked or cruel act.
Examples:
Commit atrocity. Cold-blooded atrocity. The atrocity of the war left many children orphaned.
Enslave.
To make someone a slave, to deprive someone of their freedom of choice or action.
Examples:
Enslave poor peasants. Enslave indigenous people. Her beauty enslaved me completely.
Seize.
To catch or take hold of someone or something suddenly and forcibly, to capture the attention or imagination of something.
Examples:
Seize a person's property. Seize the day. He has the superpower to seize a business opportunity.
Reunite.
To bring two or more people together again after a period of separation.
Examples:
Reunite after 5 years. Reunite with my friend. The band will reunite only for this show.